What's good, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of Ginger News. Today I'm going to react to Randall's video that he uploaded. I'm going to put these all into a series. I'm going to call it like Deji versus Randolph rap battle or something like that. But basically, Randolph was playing a game with the Sidemen. And in the game that he was playing, it was kind of like Family Fortunes. It's called Family Feuds. He was asked a question by KSI, which was name a dead YouTube channel. Then he instantly said Deji. Obviously, a couple of the Sidemen were laughing, and other YouTubers were laughing. And then all of a sudden, Simon came out and said, that's family, bro. You shouldn't. Basically, he said that's family. So that kind of meant, shut up, don't say that sort of thing. But Randolph continued. Deji obviously got his feelings about this. Rightfully so. At the end of the day, someone's supposed to be your friend. They shouldn't say stuff like that. He made a video. I reacted to that video. Now we're going to react to this video. So this is Randolph. My response to Deji and his dead channel. Okay, let's see where this goes.
Hi, what's up, guys? This is Randolph back again, and I guess I'm responding to Deji. I imagine you've seen this video going around. If you haven't, let's just watch it real quick, just so you're caught up to speed. Well, you guys have been sending me.
So that's the video that I reacted to, which is I Have Good and Bad News Important, which is a video over on Deji's channel. Go and check that out. But yeah, I really don't know what to think of this at the moment.
This clip. Name a dead.
So this is the bit I was on about. This is what I was talking about.
That's family. That's family.
Shouldn't have said that, bro.
That's family.
Shouldn't have said that.
I think that's too much of an instinct. I mean, what can you define dead?
Should not have said
Dead
that.
as in not doing well on YouTube.
And on KSI's part, like I can get why Deji is pissed, because if like one of my friends or like my brother or someone who's really close to me went on the internet and said something like that, I can understand how that would be hurtful, So yeah, and being the little brother as well, that probably played a part in it, We'll get on to more of the videos that Deji's put up on his channel. He put one up earlier, basically disowning his brother. So anyway, let's continue.
Deji's doing well, man.
Our survey says.
I find this so funny, honestly. I find this is hilarious that, Randolph said this. But the reason I find it funny is because, Randolph, you are the Sidemen as well as JJ's bitch. You are literally their bitch. You're JJ's...
That's why I like Deji. Deji is like the younger brother. Well, obviously he is the younger brother, but I mean, he's like that younger brother that's always got a reply, always got something they can say back. Always. And I respect that. Because from this, and I'm not dissing KSI because I like KSI, and I also like Deji, and I do like some of the Sidemen. Well, I like most of the Sidemen, to be honest. And I ain't got anything personal against any of these people at all, but I have noticed over all these years that Deji always ends up worse off in any situation with KSI. KSI, everyone champions KSI, and Deji does put in a lot of hard work. I don't know everything that goes on behind the scenes. I don't know, what this really stems from, because we only see what we see on the internet, and this is the thing. You only see what YouTubers want to put up on the internet. They're not going to show you their whole life and every single little aspect of things that they do and whatnot. So it always seems like, to me, or maybe that's just how they play down the narrative, that Deji is like, they always seems like he's the underdog, even though like he's achieved a lot. He's worth $5 million, for fuck's sake. So people should take this into account, and I don't know, maybe JJ just needs to sort his shit out. Anyway, let's get back to this.
Cameraman, he pays your salary. I mean, you spend more time with JJ than you do your own wife.
Ooh.
You spend more time in the Sidemen house than you do in your own house,
Ooh.
which is mad. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to say any more than that. But you are no place to talk, in the sense that you are literally everyone's bitch. You come up to me being all nice and shit, and then you say shit like that behind my back in a video publicly. That's not cool. You don't treat family bad, all right? I used to see you as like, one of us. Like family.
You can hold on, let me
you
stop
don't treat
this.
family like that.
You can see with Randall's facial expressions, it must be hitting a nerve. So I think there is some truth to what Deji said. But like I said, with these videos, one, you don't know if they're planned. Two, you don't know if they're actually being genuine. And three, you don't know. All you know is what they put up. And what they put up could just be a whole marketing thing just to deceive you, to get more views and stuff like that. Because like when the Sidemen did diss tracks against each other, you know, they're all still friends now. So maybe this is something that they've planned. Maybe this is something that a couple of months from now we'll all be laughing about. I don't know. It seems pretty serious at this moment in time. So let's continue on.
That's messed up. And another reason why I'm losing subs, alright, because a lot of people will message me.
And then the video just goes on to a spiral of Deji, like, explaining the real reason that he's losing subs. Anyway, alright, so let me just explain a few things, first of all. Alright, Deji, you've taken this way too seriously. You got way too offended, took it way too personal.
Okay, I understand that. I understand him saying, like, he took it too personal and stuff like that. But I don't ever really see anyone else in the Sidemen or Randolph or KSI. I know KSI is one of the Sidemen before anyone decides to put that in the comments. I don't ever see them getting ripped like this. They don't get dissed like this. KSI might diss them every now and again, but it always feels unfair, in my opinion. It always feels like Deji is always the poking stick, in a sense. And maybe it's, you know, several years of being the little guy or something that he's kindly thought, you know what, fuck you, I've had enough. But for Randolph to come out and say that is a bit disrespectful, especially when the guy that you're insulting, his brother, pays your wages. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even say that on that reason, but I would feel bad, like, if I was around my boss and I just said, oh yeah, by the way, you know, your brother isn't doing as well as you. I would feel bad saying that. Obviously, Randolph and JJ are in a comfortable enough place that he feels like he can say that, and there isn't going to be any backlash towards him. But I can see how Deji feels like KSI doesn't support him in any way at all. But we'll get on more to that in another video. Anyway, let's continue.
It's literally a joke, man. This video here is the Sidemen Family Fortunes video on their channel. I mean, the question was, name a dead YouTube channel. Keep in mind, this question is written by JJ, aka your brother. I knew this question was coming, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to say Deji. It's funny. It's probably on there being as, you know, JJ wrote it. But nah, the question was wrong, but it was sick content. It was funny for the video. Everyone had fun.
Okay, so we just found out that the question that was wrote was by none other but JJ. So, you know, like I said, the show was planned, but his answer apparently wasn't planned.
Laughed. I imagine people watching that would have enjoyed it. Like, look, just don't take it personal, man. It's a little joke, like literally a little joke, man. I didn't even know your channel was like dead. I didn't know your channel was like dying. I just said it because I thought it would be funny.
And actually, that's a really funny place to pause it. Another thing as well, his channel can't be dead when his channel is a lot bigger than yours. Do you know what I mean? Like the other thing that came to my mind the second I seen all this going off, this whole week and, you know, last week or whatever, is, are you just clout chasing? You're trying to use JJ and, you know, Deji. Sorry, you're trying to use Deji to like get yourself up there or something. I don't know. This just seems out of nowhere.
He wrote the question. That's all there is to it, literally. That is it, man. And if you say that we are family, or you see me as family, why can't you take a joke? I mean, if you watch this whole video, you see JJ ripping into me. He's saying I'm too fat, can't see my dick. What, you think I'm gonna go and make a video like responding to KSI?
I thought we were family, JJ, man. How'd you do it like that?
Deji, you need to calm down, man. Calm down. The bit that pissed me off though is my wife. Like, why do you have to bring her into it? Like,
okay.
Why is she done for you to say that?
Okay, that's a bit much. I'm gonna deduct a point from Deji for that, because he shouldn't be mentioning his wife. When you mention someone's kids or their wives or, you know, their family members or their friends or something, that's when it starts to get a bit political, because it's like, just keep this between me and you. You know what I mean? Let's not get everyone involved in everything, because it's not fair on someone who's got nothing to do with a series of events or whatever has happened for them to be mentioned and like to have their name dragged into something, because before I've seen all these videos anyway, but before watching these videos, I didn't even know that Randolph had a wife. I didn't really look too much into his personal life. But there's a lot of things that people don't want on the internet, and not everyone likes to put every single thing that they do on the internet. I know that I've got certain friends and certain family members where whenever I put a camera on, they're like, oh, please don't record me and stuff like that, which is fine because at the end of the day, I'm the one who lives this lifestyle, not them. So I can understand why Randolph would be pissed off with Deji mentioning his wife. So anyway, let's get back to it.
Like, keep that shit out of it, man. You're saying, oh, I thought we were family. Oh, I thought you liked me, man. And you say that after a little joke, man. So, yeah, I didn't like that part about it. He's saying I am JJ's bitch. I am the Simon's bitch. I mean, maybe. I'm here a lot. I do spend a lot of time at the Simon house. Probably spend more time here than my current place right now with my wife. Like you said, Deji, JJ pays my salary. I work for JJ. I know you've never had a job, and I know, like, you can't really understand the process of actually working and doing something for money because you've been, like, spoon-fed everything your entire life. But yeah, if you didn't go to work, if you didn't spend time at your workplace, you would get fired. Like, you wouldn't get paid. So I'm just doing my job, man. I mean, yeah, I take advantage of the fact that I'm cool with JJ. I get him in a lot of videos. Yeah, man, I mean, that's YouTube. I mean, you can't say that you haven't.
And furthermore, with that being said, he is right. Deji has done the same thing. The Sidemen have done the same thing. They've all kind of, like, I wouldn't even say leached off JJ because obviously he's got to want to be in the video in a sense. But, you know, if that's his friend and that's his boss, there's nothing wrong with him being in a Sidemen house if that's where he films videos and films content and that's his job, then I can understand him wanting to do that. But him making a claim that Deji has never had a job, that's interesting. I didn't actually know that. I don't know whether that's true or not. That's just what he's saying. But I can understand what he means by being spoon-fed in a sense, because obviously JJ reached his accolades, and then Deji kind of followed in his footsteps. Not saying that he's a little man in any way at all, because their YouTube channels are completely different. But I would say at least Deji has to say he took inspiration from KSI. But anyways.
But yeah, I'm doing well right now, man. I'm happy. I live 3 hours away from the Simon house. That's why I stay here when I come down. But due to the work, due to the grind, due to the hustle that I've been putting in the recent months, I've been able to secure an apartment in London. So I'm moving there literally next week. So yeah, I won't be here as much. I'll be actually spending more time with my wife. You know, sometimes you gotta hustle, you gotta grind, you gotta put the work in to get the results that you want. Like, I know that's a weird concept.
That makes sense. If he's been staying at the Sidemen's house and he's been saving up money so that he can get a place with his wife in London so that they can have an apartment in London, I respect that. It's not like he's just, you know, fucked off and decided to go and do his own thing. He's been supporting his wife. So I can respect the fact that, you know, he's not been in the house as much. And Deji was true in what he said, you know, you spend more time in the Sidemen house than in your own house. But he did it for the right reasons, so I can respect that.
For you, especially with the fight, like, I knew you couldn't really grasp the part of, like, working hard, but yeah, man, like, it's my job. I mean, even your comments, man, like, at first, I wasn't even gonna look at the comments, because I thought everyone would be slating me, but literally, the top comments is like, look, feel like Deji can't take a joke. No need to dig at Randolph like that, he didn't mean it seriously. It's banter, Deji, stop crying. These are the top comments as well. These are your fans. These are your fans, man, and this is what they're saying. Come on, man, just scroll through. Read what your people are saying to you, man. And yeah, man, like I said, my perspective on you is that sometimes you're annoying, sometimes you can be a little weird, but you're still Deji, you're still funny, you're still, like, charismatic, you're still Deji, man. We all love you. Like, somehow, like, we just love you, man. So I was surprised when I saw this video. I was surprised when I saw you reacting this way, but I wasn't going to respond at first. I knew he would respond as well. I knew that when I said this, that he would probably respond, but I was like, you know what, it's funny, I'm going to still say it. But I was like, yeah, I ain't going to respond to him, I've got nothing to say to him. Like, you laugh at me saying this, but you're literally not
He's basically just said he wasn't going to respond, but obviously he knew Deji was going to respond because he's sensitive in a sense, and that they all love him because of who he is and his personality and whatever. And he's like, okay, that's all cool, but it shouldn't have got to this point. Like, you both should have just had a conversation offline, spoke to each other in the real world, you know, not on the internet, and just said straight up, like, you know, I'm sorry for the shit that I said and whatever. Sometimes situations can be sorted out just by having a conversation with people. Trust me, you don't want to go around holding all this bad energy, because when you see each other again, you got to keep that same energy. Do you know what I mean? If you're gonna make out that you hate someone to that point, you have to keep that same energy. Otherwise, was it real or not?
It's my time right now. I got shit that I'm working on. But then you brought my wife into it, man. Like, and that crosses the line. Like, I don't know why you did that. And also, I think you forgot that I'm a rapper as well. Like, yeah, you're gonna throw shit at a rapper.
That's the other thing as well, and I respect Randolph because I do like some of his music. He used his brain, so the second that he, could see that this was getting out of hand, he jumped straight into the rap game because he can rap, and I will say that he can rap. He has a decent flow. He uses pretty sick beats as well. Uses a different array of producers, but anyways, yeah, he's a good rapper. And he replied with bars, and I respect that a lot.
You're probably going to get a diss track coming back at you, so I don't know. Yeah, if you guys want me to do a diss track, leave a like on this video, and I'll just write one out real quick. I mean, it's not going to be hard on Deji, so I'll get one out ASAP. So, but yeah, I guess that's that. If you guys aren't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you. I'll see you in a bit. Peace. Wanna see you in slow motion.
Right, so thank you once again for watching another episode of GNG News. That was me responding to Randolph, my response to Deji and his dead channel. Let me know what you thought about this in the comment section down below. Leave a like on this video if you think it deserves a like. Share this with your friends if you want other people to see this. Comment down below if there's anything you want me to do in the next episode of GMG News. And I'll be off on my way into town in a couple of hours' time to go and pick up some more codes for you lovely people. I'm still waiting in for some parcels, and I've got a couple of other bits and bobs I got to do. Stuck between basically playing my Mega Drive or playing Pokemon Crystal. I know, there's worse things to have to choose from, but yeah, thank you once again for watching another episode of GMG News. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications if you haven't done already. Like this video if you think it deserves a like, as I previously said. And let me know in the comment section down below if you like me doing these reaction videos to this sort of content, and I'll see you all soon.